kumele kufake i-king.
Yeah, why would you think it's okay to put a king instead of a democratic system? Why do you favor a kingship?
I-kingship mfethu, your family will rule for many years mfethu.
Why does your family want to
Monarchy
rule?
yelizwe.
Why must your family rule for many years? What are the advantages?
The advantages is family yakho is educated to put the people's needs and all the finances of the country
Okay,
are looked after by you.
Okay, well, that's good. Umgabe wazama ukwenza into enjalo. Wayefuna ufaka uGrace, angithi. Bamkhipha bafaka umnangakho. Umnangakho is trying to do the same thing. He's putting his son in the military right now. He's trying to make a family dynasty. Argument yakho ukuthi you need a family to run instead of democracy. I understand that, provided that family actually loves the country. But the Robert Mugabe family and the Mnangagwa family does not love the country. I'm not against having a king or family behaving like a kingship, something like that, like a monarch.
But as a king.
But the thing is that the monarchs we have in Zimbabwe don't care about the people. They don't love Zimbabweans. Robert Mugabe's kids are busy eating Malema Zimbabweans, Lala Namahuli all over the space. In the countries underdeveloped, those kids other kid was tweeting it. This is what you get when your father owns the country. I think it was Robert Jr. or that stupid one with the big head. Epic, put some champagne, they pop up bottles when people are suffering. And then if you tell me that you have got a monarch, are you telling me you really also banelizwe? Right, the monarchy must love the people. Look at the British monarchy. The British economy is proper. Yes, they've got problems this year, but over a scale of many centuries or decades or centuries, really, the British public or the British finances, they are stable owing to their monarch. The monarch system is the democracy plus monarch. Because the monarch cares for the people, even if the people don't understand, but the monarch does care. Yeah. So in Zimbabwe, we don't have that. We don't have a monarch.
But as a monarch, everyone pays tax to you, tribute.
You see, when you're still focusing on you. What is so special about you? If only you're part of a monarch, what is special about you as a monarch?
You are the
Why
king.
must?
You are the king of the country. You are the sole ruler of that country.
And then, how does that make you feel if you're the king and the sole ruler of the country? How would that make you feel?
It's your job. It's your job to grow the economic situation of the country. It's your job to make sure that your people are looked after. It's your job to rule. It's your job to set the laws. It's your job.
Would you take pain? Would you go through pain for your people?
Yeah, you have to. It's your job to do that, to go through pain.
Yeah, but okay, let me give you an intro. Go through pain for your people, or go through pleasure and your people suffer. Which one would you choose?
You are the people.
A whole year of pain and your people prosper are happy, or a whole year of pleasure and your people are suffering. Which one of the two would you choose?
A whole year of pain and your people are happy. That's the job.
Are you gonna choose that as a monarch? As a king?
Monarch, yes, it's your job as a king.
But what we're seeing in politics these days, we've got that the leaders going through nice things while the people are suffering.
They are not kings. But a king.
So you're saying that if we change it from democracy and make it a kingship, they will behave differently?
Yeah, there will be a difference. I mean.
Are you saying which one that democracy is keeping politicians act corrupt because they are afraid of they're going to get out of power soon, so they're not incentivized to actually work for the public good, but rather for personal benefit? Is that what you're saying? Is that what you're saying? Is that your point?
No, my point is the kingship is also good. I mean, it's nice to be a monarch. You are the ruler.
But Robert Mugabe was president for life, most essentially. I mean, he was a president for life until they removed him. He was a president for life. He was like a monarch. How come his monarchy system did not work? How come he did not have the people's interest at heart? He only made himself great and these stupid little kids rich, and everybody else's kids suffering in the country. Yeah. Robert Mugabe did not have a threat of being removed out of power through elections. ZANU-PF will always make sure that they will win election one way or the other. So what's the point then? So I say, so I would like to argue and say what it's about a person. It's not about democracy or monarchy. It's about who is in power. It all boils down to personality. Who did we choose? Because the according to me, the direction of a country is determined by the person who's actually leading that country, not the system in place. Any system can be corrupted, and any corrupt system can be used for the public good. If you inherit a bad system but you're a good person, a good leader, things can go well. But if you inherit a good system but a bad leader, still things can go well. Whether it is extreme capitalism or socialism, whatever ism that you think about, it's about the actors, the individuals, what is in their head, what is in their hearts. For me, don't you think so?
I think so, yeah, you're right.
Ah, boy. Okay, so since anyway in Zimbabwe we don't have a monarchy, like no monarchy system, we have got some kind of a democracy, or pseudo democracy, whatever it is.
We don't have a king.
We don't have
There's
a
no
king.
king there.
We don't have a king. Yeah, but then Ndebeles, they do have a king who's broke like the rest of the Ndebeles. Anyway, but in the context of the country, so what do you think? What ideas will you put forward for the country to become better?
A leader that is smart, that is well educated, probably young.
Probably young.
Yeah.
Why young?
He's probably used to probably a technologist, someone who's educated in changing technology, in the changing technology of the world.
Okay. So for now, Umuntu who's gonna be ready to take us through the fourth industrial revolution.
Yeah.
All right. And you think Mnangagwa cannot do that?
No, probably not.
Why not?
I mean, he's old.
So I'm saying older people cannot lead a revolution, cannot lead in this modern world. Joe Biden is very old. He's leading USA.
Yeah, but Joe Biden's been in politics for a while.
Even Mnangagwa has been in politics for a long while as well. Joe Biden has been in politics since the 1970s.
Yeah, vice president, senator.
Yeah, so he's been there for a long time.
Yeah.
So, and Trump is old. Trump is a billionaire. So what do we think? We must get a new guy, Chamisa.
Someone who's educated. When is Chamisa educated?
I don't know. They say he's a lawyer.
What does a lawyer know about running a country?
They only know about being a lawyer for ZANU-PF, being a pretend opposition,
Someone who's
providing that service. That's
someone
what they
who's
know.
an all-rounder. Someone who's an accountant.
What is an accountant except someone who puts figures on the debit side or credit side and
someone who's an
creates a balance?
someone who's an all-rounder. I mean, someone who's yeah, maybe even a doctor. A doctor can run.
What is a
country.
doctor except for someone who just goes to open and injection and gives us pills?
Not a doctor in the sense of medicine. A doctor.
Philosophy.
A doctor.
Okay, someone who
A
understands.
doctor of different studies in business, in maths, in science, in accountancy.
You do realize that I'm academics, most of them, even if you're a doctor of medicine, whether you're an accountant or whatever, people these days tend to study all fields. We might not have a degree in the fields, but people tend now to diversify their knowledge base. They try to learn here bits and pieces of there and there. Maybe that's what you mean. We need somebody who's well versed with the different items going on around them. In different industries, different aspects of society.
Yeah, something like that. Oh, usually.
Manje i-problem ukuthi abantu abanjalo ngithi abantu abanjalo abafunde kakhulu, they don't want to participate in politics because politics can get violent at times. Politics can get too crass for them or maybe beneath them. They might end like you have to cajole certain people. Umenhenhle abanye amadoda abona to lead the country. Abanye amadoda afuna kuwavuvaya kancane lapha nalapha. And people who are educated too much, they don't want to go through those things. Like, basmart kakhulu, that's a problem. Basmart. Minister, make the minister. They're very good. Can make the Minister of Finance, Minister of Health, the Minister of Foreign, they can deliver. But really, to lead a country, to create a system, it takes certain balls that you do not learn at university. Don't you think so?
As a prince, you are educated already. You are educated from birth.
Imagine
to lead.
To rule. Because the prince is taught how to fight as well.
Yeah, you taught how to fight. You taught how to.
Besides just being brainy, you know how to fight.
Yeah.
Military strategist.
Yeah. You are a pilot. You are a. You know how to. You know how to fight. You know how to handle guns. You know how to strategize. You know how to strategize.
Defend the territory.
Yeah, to strategize the military. Everything.